Whoa, 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 whoa. That is a big fish. That is a really big fish. Oh no. Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Fishing UK. This one's going to be really fun, and I'll show you why now. Today, I am pike fishing with Boris Johnson. This is a crazy, stupid lure fishing video. I had this custom made by Bully Baits. I'll leave a link below how you can find that. But ridiculous idea really. This is going to be somewhat controversial video, so if you're particularly sensitive, maybe find a different fishing video to watch. I'm going to not make this isn't going to be a political video. It's more just for comedic purposes, to be honest. I'm sure everybody has their own opinions on Boris Johnson. I'm not really going to make mine known, but you can probably work it out. Look at that. This is pike fishing today on the Lancaster Canal, and I'm going to see if there's any fish interested in taking this. So let's take a closer look at this lure. Boris Johnson there, set on the Union Jack background. Now I took some hooks. I actually took this one off a Savage Gear bat, just because I didn't really like the lure. Plus I had a bit of white on it, so thought I'd just add something a bit interesting to the lure. This tail's removable, so I'll probably fish half the day with, half the day without. We've got them on the other side too. We've got some cool eyes. No idea what the action's going to be like on this, but there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Now I also have some clips about how this was made sent to me by Bully Baits, so I'll add a bit of that in, maybe either next or later on in the video, maybe at the end. I've definitely not chosen the best time of year for this. It's a cold winter's day, and you know what winter pike fishing's like, especially on the lures. It can be tougher and it can be slower. Add that to the poor water clarity I've got, and I'd say the odds aren't really stacked in my favour, but I've got about 6 hours fishing. I would have 7, but I had to make the hour round trip home because I forgot my rod as soon as I got here, which wasn't a great way to start, but let's see. My setup for the day: the Abu Garcia Revo Beast X bait cast reel, heavy duty, then the Daiwa ProRex XR 80 to 180 gram bait cast rod. Quite a short rod, but plenty of power. Then I have 60-pound braid on there, down to a really heavy wire trace. First cast with Bojo. Let's see how it goes. No idea what the action's going to be like yet on this. It is so good. It is so good. Look at it go. Fish now with Boris for over an hour. Not so much as a follow. Talked to a couple more people fishing. Everyone's struggling today. The water's just so clear, which is really not characteristic of this canal. Well, the weather's just turned a bit bad on me. Started raining. I'm getting a bit wet. No bites, no nothing. Hopefully this rain's going to sort of bring a bit of life into the canal though, because it is fairly dead at the moment. But if you're enjoying watching me getting wet outside trying to catch a fish with Boris Johnson, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel. I just had a good follow. I've seen where the fish has gone. Come on, this is as close as I've been to a pike all day. Come on. What a shame that wasn't a bad fish either. Followed me right to the side. I don't know how well you just saw what happened there, because I'm not sure if the camera was aiming at it, but that fish just followed me so close in. Had a really good look at it, then turned away last minute. It's almost as if it saw Boris's face and just thought, not today. Oh, definite bite, 100%. Oh, my heart's in my mouth. Please. I think I've probably just spooked that fish there. Come on, please go for it again. Make my dreams come true. Bully Baits has done a really good job with this lure. The action is actually so good, especially with this tail on. He can actually make you pretty much anything you want, so you can find him on Instagram at bullybaits. I'll leave the exact username below, but yeah, really good lure overall. Well, I had a feeling when I came today that I was going to get one chance probably, and one chance only to catch a fish, and we had that good hit, but unfortunately just couldn't hook up. Don't worry, that's not it. I'm going to be back out with this lure again. I'm not giving up, and I will catch a fish for you on this lure. Now then, it's 8 o'clock in the morning a few days later, and I'm having another go at catching something with Boris. I've had another go in between this and I've not had any luck, so I've made a few changes to my lure. I'll let you know how I got on and what changes I've made after. I'll just quickly show you how this lure's made and what sort of craftsmanship goes in to making something this funny. So the changes I've made, I've actually taken the tail off and just put a treble straight there. So this has dramatically changed the action of this lure. Sort of swims in more of an S shape now compared to the sort of more still wobble when it's got the tail on. So it's basically two lures in one actually. I am actually fishing a competition on Sunday, and I'm 100% going to be using Boris for it, for at least some of it. I'm going to be getting his tail back on, fishing some of the deeper stretches of Canal. Can see the headlines now. Boris Johnson wins pike fishing competition. Wouldn't that be something? Never before in my life have I seen so many leafy vegetables in the canal. I can count quite a few. I can see a cabbage, there's a leek over there. Brussels sprouts, that's 3. Not sure what that's come from down there. I'm going to say something outrageous now. If I catch or don't catch, and this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll come out again in full Boris Johnson fancy dress using this lure. So get liking, and I will go all out on it. There'll be blonde wigs, there'll be suits, there'll be all sorts. If you watch this channel a lot, you'll know I don't give up without a fight. So I'm out for the 5th time. Conditions are looking a bit better today, but they're still really windy, cold, it's been a bit wet. Forgotten my jacket, so I'm out in a hoodie. Few hours, let's get it done. So as you can see, tail's back on. I mean business today. Fish, fish, no way, fish on Boris, fish on Boris. It's not a small one either. Relax, George, relax. Relax. I knew today would be the day. Yes! We've got it! We've got it! Come on! Yeah, baby! Oh, please say my GoPro's on. The GoPro's rolling. Yes! Well, you know what they say, ladies and gents. 5th time lucky. We've finally got one on Bojo on this terrible day. I've only come out for a couple of hours. Conditions are looking better though. And look, it's only a jack, but this just means so much to me after spending so many hours to watch Boris Johnson get nailed by a pike. And what a wonderful fish. Oh, I had another big bite then right in my feet. Oh my days. Come on. Come on, he absolutely nailed that. Come on, take it again. Those 2 bites just came exceptionally quick after so many hours. I've just worked out before this trip I'd spent 15 hours trying to catch something on this lure across 4 other trips, 4 blanks. And within about 10 minutes of getting here, I have my first bite, a first fish even. And then 10 minutes later, I have another bite. And I sort of had that feeling based on the conditions. The water clarity's been a bit darker, a bit windier. We've had a tiny bit of rain, which is what we need. And there we go. I just feel like there's time for another fish today in this trip, even though I'm only out for a couple of hours. Plenty of activity on the canal. I do actually have a few more stupid lures to use. I'll show you them now. So there's a custom made crocodile, which is like a jointed, slow sinking swim bait type thing. I've got a SpongeBob SquarePants lure. I'll show you that now. I'm doing a SpongeBob v Squidward in the works against Harry from Bang Average Fishing. And I also have a mermaid jig fly. So that's all going to be coming up on this channel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my life, oh my life. Whoa, oh, ah, ah. Oh no, oh no, my net's down, my net's down. That is a big fish. That is a really big fish. Oh no, oh no you don't. That came out of nowhere. Yes, yes, oh my days, you are joking. Oh, calm down. Gonna give myself a heart attack. Unhooking that out. Oh, oh wow. Oh wow. Oh. Before we do anything, I'm gonna get a quick weight on this fish. In the net. In the net, that is £12.10. £12.10 in the net! No way! Oh, no. No way. And it's gone. Before I could even hold up to the camera. I have got such a roller coaster of emotions going through my mind right now. I've just caught my biggest lure caught fish, heaviest lure caught fish on the canal. And it's just slipped out my net before I could get a proper picture on the Boris Johnson lure. I can't believe it. I had to rest the fish because it was a bit of a tricky unhook, but we got the unhook out. Then it just swam like that, jumped straight out the net before I could get time to have a picture, but hopefully you'll get the gist. But biggest fish on a Boris Johnson lure. Unbelievable scenes on the Lancaster Canal. Hopefully there's still enough GoPro footage for you to see. Surely I've earned a sub for that. I cannot believe it. Also, I forgot to mention I weighed the net straight after. It weighed pretty much on the dot, £2. So that fish was £10, 10 ounces I think it was. That is the first double figure pike I've caught myself on a lure on a canal and weighed it. I mean, the one on the topwater snake over summer must have been close, but I didn't have scales at the time, so I can't claim it. I'd say it's going to haunt me to some extent that I don't have a crystal clear perfect picture of me holding it up. But I think that's just going to fuel me to keep fishing harder than I ever have before to try and catch a bigger one. You'd be excused for thinking I might have overreacted a bit when I caught that fish, but let me just put it into context for you. I spent all of last year searching for a lure caught double figure pike on the canal, and I was never really even that close. And then following four blanks of Boris Johnson out of nowhere, a £10, 10 ounce pike. It still will haunt me that I didn't get a proper picture of it, but I always put pike welfare first. Well, fish welfare in general over filming. You carry a duty of responsibility when you're fishing, especially if you take the time to film your fish as well, like I do, it's imperative that you weigh them first. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say weigh, then I meant to say rest. It's imperative you rest your fish. And I was just so overexcited. Filming wasn't on my mind at the time. I just wanted to get that pike back in the water. In the net, obviously. Would have been a dream little clip, that, but oh well. I'll have that memory forever. That will never, ever leave me. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel, and I'll catch you down the road.